A nonprofit organization called the Haitian Bridge Alliance has filed criminal charges in Springfield, Ohio, against Donald Trump and J.D. Vance for repeatedly spreading the debunked claims that Haitian migrants were, of course, eating the pets in Springfield. That hoax, as we have talked about many times, has been debunked by the police. It's been debunked by city officials. It's been debunked by the residents. It's been debunked by the lady who said her cat was eaten. And it's been debunked from the original woman who posted it on Facebook. It simply is not happening. Nevertheless, Donald Trump and J.D. Vance continue to spread that false information. So now this nonprofit group has hit them with criminal charges. And in case you are not aware by now, because this story is, 36 hours old at this point, how can a private group, how can private citizens file criminal charges against people? They have no law enforcement authority. Well, that's true. But in the state of Ohio, that's actually allowed. So yes, they do have the clearance to file these criminal charges against Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. However, they're not actually yet criminal charges. It's almost like filing a lawsuit. You can file the criminal charges just like you would file a lawsuit, and then the court will determine whether or not there is any merit to the lawsuit, or in this case, to the criminal charges. So once the Springfield Municipal Court makes its decision, at that point, criminal charges will either be filed or nothing will happen and it goes away. But here is what they are alleging. The lead counsel for Haitian Bridge Alliance said, quote, "We want the judge to issue arrest warrants for Trump and Vance immediately. There is probable cause. The Haitian community is suffering in fear because of Trump and Vance's relentless, irresponsible false alarms, and public services have been disrupted. Trump and Vance must be held accountable to the rule of law. Anyone else who wreaked havoc the way they did would have been arrested by now." And that's true. The Haitian community is suffering in fear because of Trump and Vance's relentless, irresponsible false alarms. So, what are the charges they're alleging? Here it is. The charges argue that the two politicians repeatedly made inflammatory statements about Haitian immigrants during rallies and interviews, falsely portraying them as a threat to public safety. According to the lawyer, Trump and Vance's rhetoric not only alarmed residents, but also resulted in massive disruptions to local public services. The formal charges filed include disrupting public service, making false alarms, telecommunications harassment, and aggravated menacing. Now here is what I love about this. Not only is it these residents coming together to hold these men accountable, but it's almost exactly what I said they should do. And they listed the exact same things that I mentioned when I talked about the fact that they should file a class action lawsuit against them. The disruption of public services. Now, on the surface, that may not seem like the biggest thing, right? Obviously, what is happening to the Haitian community is the worst thing. In the eyes of the law, however, not in my eyes, but in the eyes of the law, I just want to make that clear, the bigger problem is the disruption of public services, the loss of revenue, the loss of economic activity. Now, those were the things I said they should file a class action lawsuit for, but they've taken it a step further and filed criminal charges against them for it. Because yes, public buildings were closed down. The DMV was closed down. People who had already taken time off work to go to the DMV those days lost that time at work, lost their opportunity to go to the DMV, resulting in them have to make new appointments and take another day off work. So that is loss of income. Public schools were shut down for days. That results in a loss of income for the parents who had to take time off work to go watch their children because they can't send them to school those days. Like, there's all sorts of economic damages, verifiable economic damages that the city suffered, whether you're a Haitian immigrant or not. So a lawsuit, regardless of what happens with these criminal charges, will follow. And to be honest, I think that's almost what they're setting it up for. I would love to see these criminal charges succeed. I would love to see the arrest warrants issued immediately, like they say, but I don't have faith in it. I really don't. Not because I don't have faith in the group. I think they're doing phenomenal work. It's because I don't have faith in the systems. Right? The systems repeatedly fail us, no matter if you're in Springfield or Florida or California. Systems fail us every day. So it will not shock me to see the systems fail us here. But a civil lawsuit is not going to fail. You can get the entire city of Springfield to join in this class action. And you can take these a-holes for everything they've got. That will definitely succeed. The criminal charges, I hope, succeed. And I will update you as this develops further. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.